Hey devs, I'm John Miller and welcome to another 3-Minute Thursdays where I share tips and tricks in 3 minutes. And this week we're talking about Copilot and how we can build something like it using OpenAI assistants. And we're going to do it in 3 minutes. Let's go. The first thing you're going to want to do is head over to OpenAI and create a new assistant. So here we are in OpenAI and I've created a new assistant called Northwind Suppliers. I've just gave it some helpful instructions to define what it should do for me, like answer questions about Northwind Suppliers. I've selected a model, GPT-4 Turbo, and I've added a custom function here. So whenever I ask about suppliers, it'll give it enough context to call my custom function called get suppliers. While we're here, we can copy the assistant ID and then we can paste that over in VS Code. The next step in VS Code is we can use Teams Toolkit to create a new project. So if you do create a new project, choose bot, and there's a new template called AI Assistant Bot, and that will scaffold out everything you need. Once the project's scaffolded in VS Code, we can go ahead and update the environment files with our OpenAI key and the OpenAI Assistant ID. Since I want to run inside the test tool, I'm going to go ahead and edit the environment files for the test tool, and that lets me run very quickly. I have another video on that if you want to check it out. The next step is we need to add our custom get suppliers method in our project. So when the LLM calls get suppliers, we're ready to handle it. So inside the app file, I can open that up and I can go ahead and add a new action. This is using the Teams AI library. I'm going to define the get suppliers action. And I'm just going to mimic what a API call would do. And instead of actually calling an API, I just have a gist here that returns some JSON data and Banana Beverage Company. So let me go back over to VS Code, and now we are ready to run our project. To run this in the test tool, I will go ahead and switch the debug tab and select debug in test tool and click run. So I'll go ahead and now and ask in the test tool, who are our suppliers? That should give the assistant enough context to call our custom method get suppliers, where we could provide whatever data we wanted to augment the response that the assistant can give. And there you go, Banana Beverage Company. There you go, devs. That's how easy it is to create your own Copilot-like experiences using Teams Toolkit and OpenAI assistants. If you learned something, like the video, and if you want more tips like this, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.